Oh. I want you to picture this. It's 10:30 on a Saturday night. The entire family had an early dinner, and we're all waiting for Saturday Night Live to start. We're all feeling a little bit hungry, but we don't want a full meal. And my aunt pops up and says, "I'll be back in 45 minutes. Sure enough, she runs into the kitchen. She comes back before the show starts, and in her hand were these weird shaped muffins. It was the first time I ever had a popover. Piping hot on the inside, crispy on the outside, very airy and light. Although the popover isn't a pancake, it does share the same ingredients and cooking techniques, and it holds such a special place in my heart. I want to share with you my basic recipe. So let's do it. Straight onto the ingredients. On the wet side, we have 1 cup of whole milk, a 1/4 cup of vegetable oil, 2 tablespoons of butter, and 3 eggs. On the dry side, it's just 1 cup of all-purpose flour and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. This first part is going to be very similar to the Dutch baby, so we're going to get quickly through that. Everything goes into the blender: milk, eggs, all-purpose flour, salt. Blend on low, and then gradually increase the speed. It should take about 10 to 15 seconds. Up until now, the Dutch baby and the popover has pretty much the same process. This is where it differs a little bit. We are going to preheat this muffin tin. You're going to need a muffin tin, by the way. The butter and the oil are going to go in the muffin tin, and it's going to be in the oven to preheat. What it does is it flash heats the popover batter, just like the Dutch baby. So here's a little trick. I like to put the butter and the oil in one of the muffin tins. I'll let this heat up a little bit so that it melts. So it's been 5 minutes and the butter should be melted. Cool. Cut it close. And this is the trick. Tilt. And you'll see, as soon as it hits the edge of the last one, that means it's even. You have the same amount. And then we're gonna do it the other way. Even. We're gonna stick it back in the oven and get this piping hot before we put the batter in. Okay, nice and hot. What you want to happen is when you put the batter in, it sort of fries it up a little bit. It starts heating up. You want to fill it up about halfway. Remember, heat is your friend. I didn't fill all the muffin tins, but it's okay. Look at these. 20 minutes out of the oven, didn't interrupt it, and you get these gigantic, like I said, weird shaped muffins. If you haven't had them before, these are fantastic. Also, I want you to see, just because we put all that oil in there, doesn't mean that it goes into the popover. You see it sitting down the bottom? It just helped it fry and pop up. Not that we're counting calories here if we're eating popovers. Look at this. Oh my God. Nice and airy. Now, I like to enjoy this as is or with salted butter. You can add jam if you want, but I like to keep it on the savory side. Ooh, also, if you make some nacho cheese as a dipping sauce, so good.